Welcome, everybody, to the Final Fantasy, the 14 Online. I am me, Pompadour Man, and I'm joined by my good friend, Nick.
Hello.
And I have to go save some scouts? Or something. I'll be honest, I've played it a while, and I've completely forgot, like, what we were doing. I know I killed the Ultima, and I summoned my axe, and then we have to go meet bigger.
You're in the lead up to like the next story stuff. You remember that thing you were doing?
We have to go meet bigger, badder Ultima. Omega Ultima.
I mean, you're kind of half right.
I know.
For one of those stories.
Super Ultima. And then we have to be fucking harassed by some Kingdom Hearts rejects.
Wait, which Kingdom Hearts rejects?
The main villains, the guys with the black cloaks.
Oh yeah, those guys. Yeah, they're gonna be a thing up until the fucking current expansion.
And they're Kingdom Hearts rejects.
I guess technically the end of Endwalker is when like the Ascian story like concludes, really.
I may or may not have forgotten like everything, but I'm just 1, 2, 3, and that's all I need.
Yeah, I mean, you could reread over your abilities at some point. Remember, use mitigation when you're tanking and stuff.
If I'm tanking, we'll see. Hey, I think this guy's dead. Yep, he's dead. How about this one? Yep, also dead. Hey, what, very, like, rude, the mutilated corpse of male soldier. No. That's not funny. EDF, they've done it again. They made me buy another of the exact same game.
Yeah.
How do they keep getting away with it?
Just, I'll be honest, one of the things I'm most looking forward to is the, whatever song they have. Because I, can't help myself.
You returned to thank the navigator. While I learned that you went to the Serpent's Tunnel by yourself, I feared you'd meet an untimely demise. But tell me, what came to the others? Here are their bodies! You know, it's like, you send out this guy to go find your scouts, and he comes like, what happened to them? He just, like, opens up his backpack and drops out 2 corpses. They died. There you go. Dear gods, these wounds are not intended to kill, but to torture and maim. This is savagery known about. Enemies are known, they go too far. Dread to think what may have become of the 2 who remain unaccounted for. I pray them suffer the same evil fate. At the very least, one of my men came back alive, and for that I owe you my thanks. The price we paid was clear, but the intelligence we need. Even as we speak, the Admiral finalized the details of the operation. The warhounds are silent moment now. Be ready to sally forth when they do. What bracelet am I wearing? My compare button isn't compare. Strength, crit, vitality, skill speed. Strength, vitality, tenacity.
Yeah, you want the tenacity, strength one, or whatever.
Recommended gear. Update gear list. I love the fucking, like, watch to go with it, Nick.
I forget where to put this ability on my hotbar. Oh no.
Thrice damn fishback bastards. I'll come slowly and then chase the rotten souls through all the 7 hells. I forgot my voices for all of them. I think you were Pirate Lady, though.
Probably. Peace, Commander. We are here for a purpose, and vengeance is not it. I want your mind on the task at hand, savvy?
My apologies, Admiral. You may count on me to keep a clear head.
Oh, you have auto advance on. Good. According to our sole surviving scout, the Sahagan and their thralls have already begun to amass their aether in the depths of Sapsa. If we are to act, it must be now.
The men are ready. We better wait your orders, Admiral. As predicted, the Sahigin have tightened security in and around the spawning grounds. Our frontal assault is likely to be met with fierce resistance.
Ah, we were not so artless as that, Commander. We shall divide our forces and strike them hard and fast at key locations. Remember, our ultimate objective is to take the Sapsa Aetherite and eliminate the Sahagan priest presiding over the summoning. We are not here to kill them all.
Having been tall my entire life, having a person that you are like not even up to their chest would be wild.
Yeah.
Like I've had coworkers who are like that. I look at them as they like don't come up to my chest, and I'm like, the world must be so different for you.
Yeah. Match time engaged. Reject the Saga's down, Commander. You're charged over this effort. Be mindful of the lay of the land. There's a devilish for attacking forces. Let the foreign levy spearhead the assault and have the subsequent units fan out to cover their flanks. At the self-same moment, a divisionary squadron of formed of galleons from the Crimson Fleet shall harry the enemy from offshore.
In likewise, we Scions shall form one smaller unit, hopes of confusing the Sahigin defensive effort. Gaspar, you and Ishtola, the two of you...
Gaspar, you are the unit.
You are the unit! The two of you are to make your way to the site of the summoning ritual. The Admiral's diversion should serve within the enemy's defense during the path perilous. Isn't Ishtola like the only actual competent fighter this group has? A small part... She's Punch Girl, isn't she? Or is she the other one?
Fucking Yita's Punch Girl. But your Strolla's a good fighter. So is Thancred.
Thancred and Yugiri, your mission is to lure as many Sahigin as possible out of the spawning grounds. Fuck. When I was
when all set in motion, I shall cut the path for the Aetherite, accompanied by Lady Minophilia as we agreed.
Bring up the do you want to pause it or do you want to turn it off just so it pauses?
Well, don't let me keep you friends. To battle! Fucking, ninja lady, I can't remember, her name escapes me for now, but... Oh, the voice is here?
I don't know.
Whatever.
When last did we fight side by side, Caspar? Too long ago, I want. But come, let us away.
Ninja lady, she's supposedly competent, but she has like some unga bunga moments that almost get her killed, but I kind of love her for it because it has like true, like, fucking... player character energy.
Nick, I looked at my completely full bags, and for a brief moment, I forgot that all of this is just fucking crafting reagents.
Yeah. You probably sell most of it. Or store it on your retainers.
I have.
Yeah.
There's a lot stored on them already.
You can also, I don't know where you have to go to the setting for, but you can make it so it'll display it'll display two tabs side by side, so you only have two to worry about, which is I like personally.
This is one. This is for the fucking whatchamacallit. There's me, bottom me coming through. Or not. Apparently, the game was not expecting me to fly here. Excuse me, pardon me. Pompadour man,
I mean, you're just high enough level to where this stuff isn't gonna aggro onto you.
This guy aggroed on me.
Yeah, cause he's in the like the purple. The purple is like kind of special, I think, where it's like, oh, I'm gonna attack you. Although maybe not that guy in particular. It could also just be. I want to say I can't remember. I can't remember. It's 5 or 10 levels where they just straight up won't aggro onto you, and then it just it's like other World of Warcraft or whatever, where as you get higher and higher above them, you kind of have to like rub your face in there up against them for them to do anything.
All right, this is the best. Okay, remembering my moveset. Doesn't really matter, but I'm remembering. I'm ungaing and my bungaing. Wasn't I supposed to have like backup or something? Whatever.
This is before they figured out how to have NPCs follow you.
Oh.
To be fair, you're playing like 10-year-old content at this point, so.
I'm remembering. Slowly. But slowly.
No, I think you're not in an instanced area, so.
No. Are you gonna come here?
I mean, maybe.
Maybe.
Well, I have other things to do, so.
Why did you kill this guy? That's what that icon means. I need to kill you later. Yeah. Oh, axolotl. Man, axolotls would be a lot more worrying if they were like fucking 9 feet long. Ishtola, how did you get this far ahead of me? And why are you dead? Pray, do not kill yourself. It was but a glancing blow. Come, do those close at hand. Let us press on.
The problem is that while most of the people are like, they're very competent fighters compared to normal people, you're just on such another level, it doesn't matter. It's like all your buddies are MIT graduates and you're Einstein.
Okay, so when you're Ishtola, right, who is like a kind of pathetic fighter, and your boss is like, all right, you and the champion of time are gonna go. You go like, could I like maybe call out sick?
See, like, her and Thancred are probably currently in the current group the most competent fighters. Like Thancred got it. I mean, like, Thancred got his PhD in like fucking in being a rogue. So, in espionage, like kind of literally.
Imagine getting a PhD in thievery.
Yeah, that's the tattoo on his neck. That's the Archon symbol. Like you get that for like basically completing a PhD in like some sort of like thing.
I liked the PhD of stabbing people in the face tattooed on my face tree. Oh.
And Ystrola is the student of basically the equivalent, like the closest equivalent to Baba Yaga this game has. Like she's not evil, but she's like a fucking crotchety old witch that like lives on her own.
I do enjoy how almost every game has a Baba Yaga.
Yeah.
To the Aetheryte.
God, it looks so fucking dumb when it goes to her holding a fucking branch.
Yeah, it's like I definitely wouldn't call her Baba Yaga, but like that's the closest thing I could think of to give you an idea of like what it means to have been her student, essentially.
Here.
Where the fuck are you?
I don't know, man. I'm at a crystal. My backup just has a stick she found on the floor somewhere.
She's a fucking mage.
She has a stick she found on the floor somewhere.
I have a stick that I
Found on the floor somewhere.
No, I had a naked man make out of pieces of space rocks.
You'll forgive
that he found on the floor.
No, I purchased
somewhere.
them through capitalism.
That makes it worse, Nick.
I mean,
Bang bang.
kinda does.
I think my favorite thing is in games where pirates, like, they're flintlock guns that they just fucking machine gun shoot.
Yeah, I love it. Unironically, I love it.
I do think my favorite thing about history is how horrifically inaccurate flintlocks were. Like, not only did it take, like, 45 seconds to fire one shot, you were probably gonna miss.
Tormented our kind. But no more.
Okay, Nick, is that a hat or is that a mutation of his face?
It's a hat.
Okay.
It's like a crab shell.
I think that's even stupider than it was just a mutation of his face. This man chose to not be able to see.
Lord of the world, hearken to our plea.
Imagine being this god or whatever the fuck they are, and you're like, my minions or my whatever they are, they're summoning me. I must assist them. And you go in and you see the guy who killed 4 of your relatives, as well as the Uber thing that ate 4 other ones. Huh. And then you hear through, like, the dimensional thing that he also killed an alternate timeline version of your friend? What?
Such power.
I know it'd be, like, really, like, out of, like, character for the story. It would be really fucking funny if, like, at one point you meet one of the, like, air quote bosses, and it's like, wait, it's you? Oh. Oh. Gary!
Seven hell.
Oh, shoot him again! There's only, like, 9 of them.
Strike me down if you will. It is futile. I have mastered the gift. I am eternal.
Just shoot him again. He only has, like, 9 body doubles to jump to.
Oh, mighty Leviathan.
Bang!
Ruler of the seas. Born of
You know, these guys are really lucky, Nick. We're following anime logic and just kind of, like,
flesh.
letting this happen.
And your faithful servants. Deliverance.
Or is it not anime logic? It's the, I've already killed 6 of these guys, fucking whatever, go ahead. Like, go ahead, summon your primordials, see if I care.
Damn you.
You do get some lines that are basically the equivalent of that later, which is fun.
Go, like, you're missing.
They're flintlocks.
Foolish shorewalker. You cannot kill that which is eternal.
I do find it, Nick, really funny how that, barbarian video you showed me or whatever, you know, like the how to deal with a lich thing, you know?
Yeah.
It was just ripping off outward.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same thing, but I mean...
I mean, it was fucking funny, though. What
Yeah.
are you I am eternal, you cannot kill me. I shall rise next week from my phylactery. All right, see you next week then, buddy. Wait, what?
Yeah, the guy has a series of videos now featuring that barbarian, and they're all fairly fucked up.
Oh, the priest. The priest for the religion got betrayed. Who would have seen it coming? If only there was a precedent of this happening or something. I'm leaving. I don't want to deal with that guy.
Where did he go?
Why are you here, Minfilia?
What say you? Nary a single ship? Hells take that sea demon. Gather the survivors and get to shore. Leave the wrecks for the pirates.
I'm so out of place. I love it.
Wastes no time. The diversionary squadron is lost. For a mercy, 'twould seem the primal now makes for open sea. But why does he
I'm
not
getting
press his
like
advantage?
just vague flashbacks of our Saints Row playthrough, Nick.
God,
Because remember that, like,
He needs to
I was
unleash a
like the
tidal wave.
platinum skin or whatever.
Yeah. The thing that sticks out to me most from the Saints Row playthrough is when we fucking did the Christmas DLC and like the final cutscene when I was in the Gimp outfit hugging Santa Claus.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is wrong.
So Saints Row. Oh, hey, Nick.
I found you. I
You
am one of
also
you.
just have a stick you found on the ground. At least yours has a crystal.
Yeah. There, fine. Is that better?
Yes. Read, Nick.
Oh, that's right. Understand, I speak of no normal wall of water. That which the Leviathan makes ready to conjure carries more destructive power than aught seen in nature. Enough to raise entire coastal settlements, if his last attempt is any guide. We cannot suffer history to be repeated. Yet how in the seven hells are we to prevent it?
You see, you're gonna give me this fucking money. Oh my god, the grandpa.
Our plight calls for action, we must take thought. So long as Leviathan remains in the open sea, he is effectively beyond our reach. Our fleet is second to none, of that you may be sure. The Limelaine herself would struggle to best the Lord of Whirl in his element. In a straight fight, he would make meat unmatched of us. Fucking Limelaine would fucking goddamn fold
I
the
am,
Lord of Whirl in the water. Like,
I am getting flashbacks to the Final Fantasy with I'm gonna kill Nightmare or Chaos. I'm gonna kill Chaos. Just fucking. I am Doom. I am the famine of fields. I don't give a fuck who you are, Bob.
we need another plan, that much is plain. Let us return to Limsa and see if we cannot think of one. I shall await you in the command room.
Could you take me with you? No.
Nope.
But Nick, look at Grandpa. Right there.
Yeah. He's like the second in command guy.
I need to get a better old man voice than like just the generic one everybody can do.
Yeah. Are you walking back to Limsa?
No, I was coming to kill the guys here who I have like the whatever it was for. Just because they're
okay.
here.
Yeah.
And I'll do it at some point just because like it does give like fairly decent rewards. So I want to see them as I'm like which one they are.
I mean, honestly, it gives decent rewards for like this level, kinda, but
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Maybe it's like a decent enough reward to like to do it. So I need to get like more back.
Cute. There we go.
Okay. Motherfucker.
We'll be back. Gonna get water.
Okay. Alright, let's look at all the looking people sitting there. And see what funny cosplays you got. We got fucking Gopher guy. Got other grandpa. And looking down at my new cats as they're like meow.
When it's summer and you feel like you could never like finish drinking water.
Well, you see, I have my air conditioner going, so it is a nice whatever temperature is comfortable for me in my room. We'll ignore the fact. We'll ignore the fact I have my air conditioner set to 20.
Yeah, it's 90 degrees in here, so.
Well, I have my air conditioner set to 20, and that shit is staying on 20 until it breaks, and then I'm buying a new one.
Don't you have a single tube one?
Yes.
You should get a double
There used
tube
to
one
be a
next time.
hamlet beyond South Tidegate in western Lanosha.
Ashalanosha.
Upstate it was called.
Nasnoskia. Fuck you. We're in
Some years prior to
America.
the Maelstrom's founding, Leviathan rose from the briny depths and set about unleashing watery hell upon us. On that occasion, the Company of Heroes put him down before he could do too much damage. But when the bastard came next,
Again,
this
it's
time
like
in the wake of the calamity,
I don't know, Nick. If I lived in a world like this, right, and
weary of
there's like,
ravaging our
oh, there's
shoreline,
the ancient primal, and they're
summoned
so
a tidal
evil.
wave which
But
fell
then
level
there's
with
also
Hobson
like known
and washed
fact
the soil
that some
for
guy
good
just
measure.
punched him to death. I'm like,
The area was subsequently occupied by the Sahagin.
you know, it's like imagine if, right, a god. I don't care what religion you follow. There's a god comes down and he's like, look upon me, I am God. And just like, he watches Joe from accounting walks up and just gets in an epic fist fight with God and wins. You're like,
If that seed is left to wreak havoc, what
I know.
befell Hearthstone may well befall a larger settlement, even Limsa.
it's like, you might be like immortal and you might have like insane power, but Joe from accounting just kicked your ass.
That was ever our objective, Admiral. But how are we to achieve it? The sea is Leviathan's uncontested domain.
Basically,
Ships
some
of the
Romans
Third Squadron could
thrown
not
in
close
the
to
hell
within
and
100
right there.
arms of the Primal, nor could their cannons pierce his defenses.
I have read the reports, Master Thancred. Our warships may as well have been bloody pleasure barges for all the good they did. 7 hells. Is there no way that we might strike back?
The Company of Heroes defeated Leviathan, having first lured him into an inlet but we must needs contend with him upon the open sea. It will avail us little to consult past experience.
Admiral, if I may.
Speak freely, Marshal.
By all accounts, Leviathan's most formidable weapon is the very sea itself. Waves and whirlpools, tides and currents, all these things are his to command. The key to victory, I believe, lies in disarming our foe. This, in effect, is what the company of heroes achieved with their ruse. We cannot lure Leviathan from the sea a second time. But what if we could weaken his hold upon the element of water? I have heard of devices capable of such wonders. They draw upon the power of corrupted crystals, I am told. If mounted upon a ship, such a device might be used to prevent Leviathan from bringing the full force of the sea to bear against us, rendering him no more dangerous than any other sea serpent.
Of course! Sid built a similar device to grant the Enterprise safe passage through Garuda's Tempest, did he not?
I am the god of water. I made a fucking little 8-ball here. It breaks your water. Fuck you. Pew.
It makes little difference who thought of it first, so long as it works.
It took me like half a day to make, and I destroyed your divine powers. Go fuck yourself.
To our people at Naldic and Vermelis. But before we proceed any further, I would voice one concern. Piercing Garuda's defenses is one thing. Suppressing Leviathan's attacks, quite another. In matters of science, I am as a babbling babe. But I cannot well imagine that such a feat would be possible without a veritable mountain of corrupted crystals.
Well, good thing there's just is a mountain of corrupt crystals.
Being, do we have a ship big enough to bear such a burden?
Mayhap not, Admiral, but two might. Recall you the tale of Mistbeard's greatest haul? It is said that he lashed two ships together, side by side, the better to bear his plunder. By your leave, we might attempt to repeat the trick. The gods know it would be quicker than building a new vessel.
Mistbeard did this. Truly, Marshal, upon the subject of the Pirate King, you are as a scholar.
Now, from what I have gleaned of these
I can't
matters,
remember, but
the
like,
device will need to be in
I think this
close
guy just is
and
Mistbeard.
proximity to the target. To wit, we must lash our twin vessel
I
to
am that
Leviathan.
what they know as Mistbeard. The
This in
legends, the
itself will
stories,
be
it's
no
about me.
small feat. Ramming speed will be required, but given the weight of the cargo, that will only be attainable with the aid of a towing vessel. Suffice it to say, the task of piloting said vessel will entail considerable danger, and I would not ask it of another. I volunteer myself.
Will be dangerous for all involved, but we have no better recourse. Very well. Commodore, assemble the remnants of the fleet at Morabee Bay. Give priority to our soundest vessels. The repairs can wait. Storm Marshal Slafirson, command of the operation is yours. I want that twin vessel ready to sail post-haste.
At once, Admiral.
Yes. Oh, no, I've heard bad things about the story of the Lace expansion.
And then there is the small
I've heard the
island
story
Storm
leaves
Breeze.
a bit to be
The fleet
desired.
of Limsa Lominsa rests
Yeah, I
upon
mean,
your
like
shoulders
I've
once
read it on. I
again.
think it's more just like
Go well,
mixed
warrior
reviews
pirate.
and just like It's coming off of like, 15 years of build up to the end of an epic story, so I don't think there was any possible way it would like be loved.
Beings held as gods also exist in what you call the Far East. Legends tell us that they walked among us in days of yore, but I confess that I never truly believed them, and that I should live to behold one is humbling and horrifying in equal measure. I've killed like 6 of them! It's really not that big of a deal, lady! Now that I've come face to face with Primal, I do begin to understand what the godlings fear with them, so I don't! At all!
What is it?
Master Gentleman, I judge it best to be delivered at once.
I am listening.
According to Yellow Jackets, a man has appeared and claims to have defeated Leviathan. I know it's not gonna be, but like, just, he's already dead.
Or just like, you guys, it's like, so what? But I'm still in this room.
The details are yet hazy, but we've dispatched one of our own to question the individual.
I am disinclined to put any store by his claim, and even should it be true, it is, as Shirtola said, none save the company of heroes is best of Leviathan. And we know how they went about it. If this man is their number, what could he tell us about we do not know already? And yet, having wagered limbs of survival on 2 ships, some rope, and a pile of crystals, can we afford to ignore this man? If his testimony could yield us any advantage, should we not hear it? Damn it all. The twin vessel will soon be ready. We have no time to wait for Maelstrom's report on the supposed Primal Slayer's claims. Castamore, seek him out and learn what he knows. At the very least, it will spare you the torment of waiting for the reckoning in idleness.
The man you are looking for is believed to be resident of the Great Fleet, and Nonoskia. The store private sent a question should already be in this vicinity. May your journey prove fruitful. Okay. Alright, go off to do everything again, I guess. What the fuck is a bunny squeeze?
That is either... Let me see. I'm actually testing something real fast. It's probably a custom emote, and it's because like they're Avira.
You do custom emotes now?
You've been able to do custom ones.
Huh? Where am I going? I wasn't. That's lower nose. Oh, this is. Oh, I'm dang. That's lower nose. Persephone Wufu. The pompadour leaves. Through the sky. Oh man, Nick, having like all the quests be done basically, it's pretty nice.
Yeah.
I still have like a billion more to do, but like I got a lot done. Nice one, Private. This farmer says he killed Leviathan. Very believable. Now look here, you have everybody sort right after you carry those sacks of grain over to the mill. But sir, that's what you said before you had me pick the Zodjas for you, and before I mucked out the Chocobo stables, and before I rode that Millstone over to the mill, and also before... He is just in his underwear. He's even in cheetah print. Gods, man, I worked 3 days straight without a wink of sleep. 3 days, and you hear me complaining? As a person much said me for the rougher stuff. Alright. I'll give you what I want. Nevertheless, be the old tractor I made a generous soul. Now prick up your ears and I'll be repeating myself too modesty. Besides, always so much epicness a man can take in one city, you kid. Yeah, the day of Jack Doom's epic victory over the dread primal Leviticus. Now, Leviticus Caesar's made no mistake. To give you an idea how big each of his scouts is, wide across as me members long. That's no me fear, let me tell you. What I fought him, I could barely see, for all the bride he was pelting me with. Must have been a lagoon's worth at least. Why did we believe this man?
Well, remember, there's just... there was like a rumor of a guy that's like saying that he believed it, that he did it, so you just like sent off a guy to investigate.
They sent the hero to go investigate.
Well, to be fair, Merwin was like, I know that you're gonna be really fucking bored, so just go listen to this guy where we prepare to show.
Like, Legend of Zelda. Zelda goes, hey Link, there's this farmer in town who's like, this farmer said he beat Ganondorf. You should go investigate that. And Link would do it because he's a simp, but like, doesn't change the fact that it's a grievous misuse of it at the time. Don't leave me a not the company though. Is you? I'm sorry, I didn't mean I was enjoying the attention, so I'll take back everything I said. I was never part of the company of heroes. I'm no marauder. I'm actually the complete count. I'm nothing. I'm Chocobo Dog. No, I'm the baggage you find regular Chocobo Dog. I have to lie to women to tumble them, and I don't have much. Me members tiny. It's pathetic. I sure as hell didn't find Leviticus, but I have seen it with my own eyes. There was a fair weeks years back when I was working as a baker's hand. I was shirking my duties one day. There's just a child here who, as the adults talk about how big his dick is.
Yeah. That's a Lalafell. That's not a child.
It's a child. A great big massive sea is every some bombs after comes the freedom galleys making straight for it. Get inspired. I was so bloody scared I sold myself right there and then. Oh gosh, I remember they made me sell myself all over again. You are in your underwear and you shot yourself, huh? Anyway, if you're asking about Leviticus, it means you're planning to fight him, are you? Well, take care. Are you worthless lying horse, and I can't believe me handled Chocobo dung. That's boy, this has been Infinity. Were you able to learn Art of Use against Leviathan? I beg your pardon, Leviticus? I see, that's unfortunate. At any rate, I have tidings for you. The twin vessel is now complete. Man, it took you guys like 30 seconds. Why'd you have me leave? Meet you at the Morphe Dry Docks. Pray make your way here as soon as you're able.
Because they're like, how do we prevent the violent Unga Munga man from smashing everything during these 30 seconds we have to use to get this thing up and running?
Like, I feel like I'm gonna lose so much time because I have to fly back to them. Like, you're just like right over there. That's so far. That's so much time wasted.
Yeah, that is. They have been shortening up the these quests over the years. So this used to be this part of the game used to be even more drawn out.
Imagine not having flying.
Yeah, and you also didn't have flying. Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, I think you're going back to Limbs of Laminsa, or more Dry Docks, which means you could just Aether right there.
You're right. I could have, but I've already, like, committed.
Alright, where's my timers?
The cats have moved from where they were sitting, so take off my headset and see if I can hear them thud behind me as they're playing. It's like, are they underneath me and I haven't noticed? No.
Oh, you should take a look at your character if you remember, since they did do the graphics update.
Like, just the fucking, glamour
Yeah, I
thing?
don't remember really what he looked like before, so... No, they just did a general graphics update, so like, yeah, things just look better in general.
Hey. I don't really notice anything different.
Well, it's because you haven't played it 6 months, you hadn't played the game for a while, but trust me, things do look better.
Okay.
Particularly when it comes to lighting.
I'm told you chant the gravely prove fruitless. My sympathies, lad. I'll wager it's served to take your mind off the events of recent days, though, but never nonsense. The moment of truth is upon us. The Toyden vessel, the Hall Eater, I call her, it's complete, and she surpasses all my expectations. In addition to her prodigious tonnage, she has been fitted with a platform that you and yours might maneuver freely in battle. I'd mention also that she is nigh unsinkable, but I'm not one to tempt fate. Oh man, I can't wait for my unsinkable ship to sink. Oh, Eater and her crew, stand ready, my friend. Just give the word and we shall bear you to Leviathan. Yep. I knew that, look. You are ready. Having been constructed some haste, the World Eater may not be pretty, but I assure you she's capable. She's been fitted with what our friends at Nautic and Vimelis are calling an elemental converter. Assuming the thing works, it'll use the power of the Crotic crystals on board to rob Leviathan of his hold of water. Depending on how the battle unfolds, you may well need to activate the device manually. Keep that in mind. These are dungeon mechanics you have to be doing. Please pay attention. Please. It's expected that the Asaiyan and the Thralls will attempt to come to the Leviathan's defense. Accordingly, the Measure will once again employ diversions. Tancred and Shola, I would have you assist in this effort. It is to fulfill its purpose. Your diversionary force must not want for numbers. By your leave, I too would volunteer my blade.
We would welcome it. Have you seen you fight on Sapsa? I dare say the fishbacks will find your presence highly diverting. Thancred and Yashola, you would join the third levy, and Lady Yugiri, the fifth. You could just turn it off, you know.
You're right, I could.
Are you too lazy to find the setting?
I mean, the setting's right here.
Yeah. But what words I have for the man who has made sport of slaying gods? Only these: go warily, for the sea is unforgiving place to wage war. May the navigator guide you through the storm, warrior of light.
I would echo the Admiral's sentiments and add a few words of my own. Know that we all have the utmost faith in you, Cast. May the crystal bless and keep you. Eh. Odd. Oh fuck, I gotta do hard fuck me. Time limit 60 minutes. Oh, it takes 2 years 4 DPS. Oh no, it's actual raid. Fuck.
Yeah.
Join me, Nick, so I have a buddy.
You'll have to invite me.
Because I'm very tired from work, and,
Oh, well then I'll join. Probably because of the state I'm in. I'll let you know when to invite me again. Tired from work and don't want to do, like, mechanics, or...
Well, it's not, not even that, like, we can do, like, the actual raid if you want, or whichever one I'm fine with, but just, I want a buddy to be like, hey, so I have someone who's, like, healing me, or doing damage, or also tanking with me, or something.
Yeah.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna go look at the cats real quick and be like, you guys aren't hurting yourselves, are you? You're fucking kittens. Slowly, they're getting used to me, and I'm so happy they are, because they're both such sweet cats. It is so funny, Nick. The second, like, the hand touches the cat and, like, begins a pet, they are purring. And both of them will roll on their backs purring because of the... It's adorable, I love it, and they're so soft.
So I'm trying to figure something out real quick.
Oh, Nick, did you ever either A, play, or B, more likely watch Asura's, what was it, Asura's Rage or something?
Asura's Wrath?
I think so, the game that's just a movie.
I don't think so, no.
I played it on, like, Xbox or whatever, and it's just a movie, which is the funniest shit. Because, like, you have to fight, like, random, like, groups of, like, minor guys who you fucking dominate, so you can get to the boss fight, which the majority of the boss fight is, like, spamming them with a move and then doing a QTE, and then you have, like, a 5-minute video of QTEs. Really funny game. The guy who made it just wanted to make a movie. So, there is one problem that I hope the cats will get out of. When one of them goes to the litter box, the other one thinks it's a great time to start playing.
Oh. Literally don't. Okay. I'll figure out, like, somehow changing nothing in my fucking macro broke it, so I'll have to figure that out later. Alright, go ahead and invite me.
Friend list.
Oh, okay, I see. Now I join. I will be your also Tink.
Alright. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Some art eater. Going.
Should be fairly quick.
Like, so you understand what I mean by, like, Asura's Wrath was, like, a fucking movie. Most of the boss fights, like, have, in total, like, about, each boss fight, mind you, has about, like, 14 to 15 minutes of cutscene.
Wow. Kind of silly.
Yeah, the man's knew what he wanted to do. He wanted to make a movie about an angry six-armed guy who punched people, and he did it.
It's been a long time since I did this one, but it's not a high level one, so it can't be that difficult. Do you want to main tank?
I don't even remember.
What?
I don't remember the difference is.
I mean, I'll fucking tank. It just means that you're the one that takes the aggro.
Okay, so am I your main take then? I turn my stance off.
Your stance doesn't start on, so.
Okay, so I'm leaving it off.
For like the first 30 seconds or so, then you turn it on so that way if I die, you have it.
I watched that cutscene. I would love to be like the guy on the ship going to fight the god whose only job is to play the drum. Dun, 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 dun.
Intimidate the dragon.
Dun, 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 dun. Hello. I do not know. Otherwise, I think a complete Defiance on. I assume like when he does like the splash over stuff.
Yeah, but there's similar fights where you do want to stand like near where that is. So I just don't remember like which is which. pick up the ads.
Yeah. Trying desperate to remember what I got.
Man, I wish fucking one of the healers would get rid of my fucking goddamn paralysis, please.
I'm quickly glancing around and be like, oh, is there guys I have to hit?
Yeah, it whole thing's covered.
Dude, you dare use technology on me? Look, I stand by it. If you're a game and you have like a bard class, like a bard equivalent where it's like their weapon is an attribute for variety, in every raid boss, there's gotta be an NPC guys in the background, just rock it out.
This one didn't have more complicated mechanics. Here we go.
Like, what the fuck? I've been alive for like 30 minutes! Yay! But just so you like understand what I mean, I'm gonna here's a video of one of the boss fights of the game. It is with like all of like the actual gameplay. It's just the cutscenes. It's 12 minutes.
Jesus, fucking okay.
All of the game, all like the actual fights edited out. It's just the cutscenes and the QTEs.
That's silly.
We Lominsons are sworn to strive till sea
Wait,
swallows all.
wait, is
and
this
swallow
voice?
all it
Yes,
would
it is.
had
Yes.
Leviathan prevailed. That we still strive now, we owe in no small part to you. Not for the first time, you have delivered Limsa Lominsa from the wrath of a primal. Never has our nation known a stouter ally.
I do think
On
one
behalf
of the
of my
funniest
people,
things about the
I give you my humblest thanks.
Oscar's Wrath game is how many of the fights and like cutscenes are he does a big punch and it hits their face, and it's like 35 seconds of him just pushing the arm.
Whatever else he may have been.
Like, it's not like other decks just BURR! And then just 30 seconds of their face slowly cracking as he pushes harder.
Before I set foot in these lands, I had no inkling that the people of Eorzea contended with such mighty foes. Suffice it to say, their existence came as something of a shock, as did the idea that they could be defeated. This experience has served to remind me of the vastness of the world, and the boundless potential of man. Though I am but a refugee in this realm, I would fain be of use to you in your fight. Know that I am tutored in one of the foremost combat arts of the Far East. It may seem outlandish to the Eorzean eye, but should any of your people care to learn, I would be pleased to initiate them.
And I will see to it that they are grateful. I have no doubt that your knowledge and skills will serve us well. Besides, your art is not so outlandish as you think. Would you not agree, Master Thancred?
Naught escapes your searching eye, Admiral. Few are privy to this information, but Limsa Lominsa is home to a certain secret fraternity. Its members are trained in a form of combat not unlike your own. By my judgment, it should not be beyond such individuals to adapt to the techniques I witnessed you employing with such admirable deftness.
I am heartened to hear this. I too noted a kinship between your style and mine own, though it seemed to me that you fought different.
I suppose I did. What can I say? I'm a man of many talents.
Though you may labor to believe it, Thancred was once something of a scoundrel who fraternized with the criminal class in these parts.
Yestola! You jest, of course.
But for a chance encounter with Alphino's grandsire, he might never have left Limsa Lominsa, or received an education in Sharlayan, or taken up his post in Uldar, which is where he trained in the blade, lest you wonder.
Minfilia, please!
It would seem there is more to you than meets the eye, Master Thancred.
Lady Yugiri,
Oh.
I am told that you and yours came to Eorzea
Yeah.
seeking permanent resettlement.
I just
And that many
read something that
domains
kind of
have
messed
since
me
been
with
engaged as
a little
frontier
bit.
hands at Revenant's
Jotaro and Ruby
Well,
Rose
many
are the same
things,
age.
But a place of refuge it is not.
Jotaro is like a normal, like,
Know that I would
17-year-old
like nothing
teenager.
better than to furnish your people with a new home here.
It doesn't
on
matter
Eorzea
which
soil.
season you're on.
Alas, racked by instability as we are, our nation is in no fit state to take you in. Yet I'll not have it said that we turned a blind eye to your suffering. Until such time as we can do more, I pledge to send provisions.
We are in your debt, Admiral. I realize that it scarce qualifies as repayment, but if it please you, I shall set about sharing my martial knowledge with your people at once.
You wished a word in private.
The better not to spoil the festive mood. History repeats itself, Admiral. As the kobolds did before them, the Sahagin resorted to summoning their god over a territorial feud. They acted in self-preservation. It may be that the Sahagin initiated this particular clash, but how it begins does not interest me so much as how it ends.
I have not forgotten our conversation, Y'ashtola. I am aware that man bears part of the blame for the Primal's existence. Nor am I ignorant of the Sahagins' reason for acting. They sought to secure a place to breed and multiply that their kind might survive. Self-preservation, as you say. But we have as much right to live and thrive as they. If our own survival is threatened, are we to lay down our arms and welcome oblivion? Nay.
And so you kill, that you might live. Yet if living is a right, then that right belongs to all peoples, be they men or beastmen.
I'll not deny your reasoning. But when a storm gathers, it falls to me to see my people safely through it. That is my duty, and I shall do it.
I'll do it.
As must we all, Admiral. Stay the course then, but know that it will lead to no good end.
Vicky.
Man has ever put himself first and foremost. To justify his actions, he clads himself in the armor of righteousness, though it be a fancy of his own making. In this, mayhap the Garleans and we Domans are not so different.
Fucking real. Were you soliloquying over there?
Eorzea has become as a raging sea. If we are to keep our heads above the waves, we cannot scruple to drown the man next to us. When hopes of coexistence founder, strength must determine who has the greater right to live.
With all of this done, we're gonna end the stream here because I'm tired. So, I would like to thank you for coming to our stream. Thank you for coming, and hopefully we will see you for the next one. Have a good night, and we'll see you then. Good night, everybody. Have a good one, and we'll see you then. Good night, everybody. Have a good one. We'll see you.